in college football, and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it, even when they've had great quarterback play and sprint.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Looking for space to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
QBs running around, it's normal nowadays. You see such good athletes at the quarterback position. But I tell you what, he better start sliding too. Get some first downs, that's fine. Get some yards, that's fine. Make sure you slide on the ground so you don't take too many licks like that.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. The play action fake. On the move, he fires. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
That is the exact situation that every defense draws up. I want you in third and long. I want you in a predictable passing situation. But I don't want you with that guy, because that guy can run around, scramble, buy time, make third and long look like third and short, and pick up a first down.
Solid pickup for 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Quick step and go. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll try the run. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's going to pass on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On third down, going up top. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team does a good job, touches it dead, no return on this one.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you're playing the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you can tell they caught up with him to force the punt.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Wolverines will have it first and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Morris. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Looking to throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's caught inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown tie. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into a 2-point conversion. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also...
Trying to get behind the defense. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Warren. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the left. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. What a grab and go for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop, go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wants to pass. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Off play action on 1st down. He'll pull it down. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. Open space at the 25. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
That's the end of the first half, with the game time.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, partner? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to pass, it's Warren. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit or when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. He's got him and they convert. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Touchdown Wolverines. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Fourth down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in covering.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
The give to the right. On the move at the 30. Afterburner's coming. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
Now rolling to the left. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Orji. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 29, Michigan 22.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field and cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do...
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged on the outside, it's Morris.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Michigan! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And it's good, and we're tied in the fourth quarter. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Miller with the ball. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Buying some time. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. He's there to make the stop, and they flew it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Off play action. Now sliding to his left. Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
The defense can taste blood in the water. They've got 4th down. They know that the offense can't try to kick a field goal. They need one more stop. I wouldn't be surprised if they get aggressive here and bring an all-out blitz.
Getting some heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wolverines! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one match.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out, and they wanted to prove a point. And, David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team, and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer. The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Ball in the air, intercepted! And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Ohio State 7.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterback.
And he intercepts it. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Dropping back, it's Howard. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give out of the gun. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Michigan 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offense.
Incomplete.
Unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Complete to the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is... And the ball is picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks.
And he's running in the open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah.
He's going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Quarterback now breaking the field. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Trying to get to him. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 21, Michigan 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Fast motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and, David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you won every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all offseason, and these players have too, and they'll be ready for some revenge.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it inside the 35. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Throws to the tight end. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up.
He's loose. He's inside the 40. At the 20.